Lidwala Insurance has maintained the 150,000 Emalangeni sponsorship for the Epilepsy Golf Day. Golfers on September 15 took to the greens of Mananga Golf Course for the Yellow Golf Day. The initial aim of the event is to promote epilepsy awareness and advocacy. We had a brief chat with title sponsor Mr. Madondo. Format of this year's event had a twist into it. An individual stable Ford combined with a team 4-ball alliance on certain holes. Very interesting.
Hey, Mr. Madondo, welcome to On The Greens. We are here today at Mananga Epilepsy Golf Day once again, and your company is in the forefront once again. Can you briefly tell us the history and the objective of Lidwala being part of this great initiative?
Thank you very much and welcome, Taribo. It is a good day for golfing today in the Lowveld, and we're happy with the turnout that has happened today. Looks like the tournament is fully supported. As Lidwala Insurance Company, we just want to recap that we've been sponsoring this tournament for the past 6-7 years. Okay. And the intention is to continue with the relationship. We would want to support the worthy cause that epilepsy is doing in the country. We would like to help with awareness. We would like to help the cause. Lidwala Insurance has been pumping in an average of 160 to 170,000 for the tournament every year, and it is our wish that we increase the sponsorship as we grow. Despite the fact that the operating environment can be bad, but we want to ensure the nation and epilepsy that Lidwala will continue with the sponsorship as long as Lidwala is a going concern.
Oh, awesome. Just a small recap on just what you said about sponsoring the tournament. Any special packages for the golfers that take part here in terms of insurance that they can tap into with Lidwala?
Obviously, we've got a wide range of insurance, personal insurances, household insurances, motor insurance and business insurance.
All-in-one insurance?
All in one, we are sponsoring, I think there's 2,000 for each and every hole.
Oh, okay.
If on each and every hole on the course today, there's a 2,000 if anyone gets a hole in one on any of them.
Awesome, yeah.
So there is that insurance, but I would also want to say if anyone wants to take out insurance today with me, they can get a 10% discount.
Oh, that's great news.
Sure.
Representing Lidwala Insurance, Jethro, Said Juma, Cosmo Mtetwa, starting on the long par 5, a hole that was also marked as a team alliance, with all golfers also minding their individual scores. Without seeing the green, Juma plays a good shot behind a tree and rolls it well right onto the green. From off the rough, Cosmos plays a relatively good shot. Takes a putter off the fringe. Great touch from him. Said Juma fails to read his line and stroke well. Can Jethro slot this? That was close. Walks for the tap in. Oh no, misses it. Cosmos to finish off his par, drops it in. They all round off their close putts. At the par 4-1, team office nurse representatives Tata Dlamini, Tari Bobembe, Joseph Shiba, and Walter Sande, also playing 4-ball alliance on this hole. Dada plays a good bunker shot. Taribo for par, just short. Taps in the bogey. Dada Dlamini legs his attempt close. Walter with a good putt. Now that was close. Joseph's birdie try. Misses. Taps in the birdie. Playing for Team EPTC, Brian Mabuza, Jabulani Mbabaso, Sibusiso Shongwe, and Valentine Mazia. Sibusiso catches trees and still struggles to get clear. He's finally out of the woods. Jabulani plays his third shot off the dusty rough. So does Valentine and Brian. Jabulani wedges his perfectly from the rough close to the pin. Nice play. Good chip close by Sibusiso, while Brian's long putt is legged closer. Valentine for birdie, doesn't hit it enough. Oh, what a miss! Brian kicks the air in disbelief. Jabulani cracks with laughter. Shongwe slots in the par. Jabulani for his par. Oops, misses. Valentine wraps up his play.
Mr. Mahlalela, welcome to On The Greens. I think last time we spoke, we were outside the country in Dostrom, same event, Epilepsy Golf Day. Now we're here in Mananga. Why Mananga? Before you answer that, I think you are looking very smart and beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
You know that epilepsy is pushing the agenda for yellow.
Yes.
Which means dress yellow, buy me yellow rose.
Yes.
I'm living with epilepsy.
be visible.
Yeah, be visible, yes, because yellow, it shows sunshine.
Yes.
You know, it shows that, you know, something that is beautiful.
Yes.
Yes. That's why we are trying to remove the stigma from those people who are living with epilepsy, because there's a lot of stigma.
Most definitely.
Yes.
So we're here today in Mananga. This is the very first time this tournament comes here. Why Mananga?
As far as you know, we are trying our level best to move from A to B to C, but we decided to look forward for the areas that are very, very effective for people living with epilepsy. The low field is very, very sensitive. There are a lot of very, very hot. Even some trees who are trigger or having some problems to take your, what you call it, tihlahla letenda kutsi tikwende maybe that ube there's a name lengikhohlwa ngiyisho kutsi makuthiwa ubane is something like a rash or whatsoever.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
which means there are some other different type of these trees who are a trigger for those who are living with epilepsy.
Here in the low field?
Yeah, in the low field,
Yes.
which means in the low field there are the higher numbers of people who are living with epilepsy, which means that's why we decided to
Bring the tournament here?
yeah, and even to build a center.
Okay.
Yeah, at Escope, because it is a area that we decided to move from urban to
rural.
to rural, where to make some meetings, conferences, etc., or to meet these people who are living epilepsy in the low field. It's very difficult to go to Mbabane to meet the office, to have some, you know, that services.
Yes.
Yes, which means let's move down to the low field.
To the low field.
Yes.
So the heat has an impact.
Yes.
With
Highly impact.
with epileptic people.
Yes.
Yes. So it's kind of a strategic way to bring the tournament.
I think we're supposed to be in bigger, you know, numbers of companies to come and partake on this, but it was the change of government.
Oh, yes,
As far as you know that there is the elections and so
elections,
forth,
yes,
which means.
yes.
But I think we have a talk with Mr. Matondo at Litwala that we must do this golf maybe for the maybe twice a year, not even once,
Yes.
which means we can use the low felt and even the high felt.
Even the high field.
Yes.
And Mpumalanga is there. So that's
That is three.
Epilepsy Golf Day awareness
Yes.
in a period of a year. Yes.
We are doing that golf at Dustrum is our counterpart. We are sharing the information. We are trying to maybe to tell the public, to tell the nation, or to tell the SADC that the epilepsy is a big problem in SADC, not in Swaziland, Eswatini. Yes, it's Mozambique, Malawi, etc. Then we are trying our level best to advocate about this bad condition, which means there is a law of infrastructure or equipment, the workshops, the professionals, you know.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work,
yes.
not Eswatini.
Yes.
I'm trying to make
SADC,
it.
the whole region.
Yeah, the whole region.
Yes.
That's why we have to make this to advocate vigorously in order these big companies or big donors to put this money either to the government, the Ministry of Health in SADC, yes, and even to the organization as well, or even trying to put that fund for the doctors, just to pay the doctors to come to Swaziland to do this
treatment,
yes, etc., or to extra, you know, some drugs for epilepsy.
a donation maybe coming from, for example, for Brussels, going down to maybe to SADC. Then we distribute that drugs for those people who are on epilepsy.
That was very informative, Mr. Mahlabela, and hopefully your objectives, and your plans for the future, advocating and creating this awareness will grow bigger and bigger.
Yes, at the same time, I'm sorry, there is some WHO resolution, which was signed on the 2015.
Okay.
Yes, which means there are some that resolution each and every country can report, because some resolution you care about that 8 or 10 or 15 or 16. Which one do you prioritize it maybe on your country?
Yes.
Which means the organization must write this report, go to WHO at Geneva, as even the Minister of Health as well. Okay. We must at par. The report must not like Safanani. It must be at par.